Mauricio and Kyle. Two names that Bravo fans have spoken for more than a decade. Two fixtures of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, and two people whose marriage, friendship, and public lives have been dissected from every angle imaginable. But this week, something far more unexpected is unfolding, and it has everyone talking. Just like that shocking week on Live with Kelly and Mark, a strangely parallel situation is now shaking the Bravo sphere, because on RHOBH's promotional tour and social appearances, a sudden shift has left viewers confused, worried, and glued to their screens. A surprise appearance nobody expected. On the morning of August 4th, fans tuning in to the scheduled RHOBH promotional livestream expected to see Mauricio and Kyle, the estranged but still entwined duo who always show up for these events, even when their personal lives swirl with rumors. Instead, a completely unexpected face took Kyle's place. Sutton Strack, yes, Sutton, the woman who has gone from quirky fan favorite to sophisticated chaos generator, suddenly appeared beside Mauricio as the camera went live, smiling brightly as if everything were perfectly normal. And fans lost their minds. Their confusion only grew when Bravo released the official schedule for the week. August 5th, Mauricio would appear again, but this time with Dorit Kemsley. August 6th, he returned once more, joined by none other than Garcelle, with Erica Jane scheduled for a special segment. Kyle Richards, her name was nowhere on the list. Nowhere. Not on the guests slated lineup, not in the press material, not even in the credits preview. Fans immediately took to Instagram, TikTok, and X, formerly Twitter, demanding answers. One viewer wrote, "Where's Kyle? Can someone please tell us what's going on?" Another added, "Mauricio first, Kyle second. That's usually how this works. What changed?" And then there were the speculators. Are Kyle and Mauricio taking turns being off the way Kelly and Mark do? Is this coordinated or messy? Within minutes, the hashtag #WhereISkyle was trending among the Bravo fandom. The PATDRN that stared it all. To make this whole situation even stranger, fans immediately noticed a timeline that mirrored that earlier Kelly/Mark confusion on network TV. Because just 1 week earlier, during the week of July 28th, Mauricio had been the one missing. During that time, Kyle appeared at the scheduled Bravo fan pop-ups with a rotating panel of housewives. Dorit, Crystal, Garcelle, even Camille Grammer, who popped in out of nowhere like a ghost from Bravo seasons past. Mauricio, meanwhile, was nowhere to be found. When fans asked, Kyle simply gave a light smile, the kind she uses when hiding something, and said, "He's taking some time, it's fine." But now, with Kyle missing instead, viewers were quick to notice that none of this looked like a coincidence. Something about it felt coordinated. Or maybe not coordinated at all. Just like the Kelly/Mark saga, the silence around Kyle's absence only made things more chaotic. What Mauricio did say, and what he did. During the Sutton Mauricio livestream, the viewers were waiting for some kind of explanation from Mo. Anything. A sentence. A hint. A mention. But when Sutton, in her classic, slightly awkward charm, jokingly teased, "Should we tell them why Kyle isn't here?" Mauricio let out a tiny laugh, looked down at his notes, and smoothly changed the subject. And that was all it took for a new wave of speculation. Bravo fans are detectives. They don't miss anything. Not a glance. Not a pause. Not a subtle shift in tone. So the silence? That was suspicious. Fans connectingdots, they may not even exist. Suddenly, theories were everywhere. Some were dramatic. They're filming something major for RHOBH. That's why Kyle vanished. Some were concerned. Is Kyle okay? Why won't they just say she's busy? Why hide it? Some were humorous. Kyle probably got stuck at Kimosabe again and couldn't leave until she bought 6 hats. And then, the TikTok sleuths. Oh, the TikTok sleuths. They began combing through Kyle's Instagram stories, trying to determine when her last real-time photo was posted. They analyzed the lighting, the outfit recycle patterns, even the shadows. One user made a 3-minute video, confidently concluding, "Kyle hasn't posted anything new in at least 72 hours. Something's up." Another user responded with, "This is giving mysterious Bravo plot twist, and I need answers immediately." People were invested. And much like the Kelly Ripa moment, the lack of information only made the conversation spread further. A history of AUGUST ABSNCES. Now here's where everything got even more interesting. Because long-term fans know something about Kyle Richards. She often steps back in August, just like Kelly Ripa famously does. In fact, Kyle frequently takes late summer breaks too. Film personal projects, recharge before the RHOBH premiere cycle, travel with her daughters, or simply escape the media noise. Last year, Kyle took time off in August because she was heavily promoting a brand new project, one she teased repeatedly but wouldn't fully explain until weeks later. So for many fans, the logic was clear. Kyle always disappears around this time. This might just be her annual break. But this year felt different. Not because she took time off, but because of the timing, the silence, and the substitutions that resembled the Kelly/Mark situation almost eerily. XC6. Mauricio's GULY hint that esperki d more questions. Just like Mark's "watch the full season tonight" tweet in your reference example, Mauricio added fuel to the fire with his own cryptic post. On July 31st, he shared a photo promoting his real estate docuseries and captioned it, "New episodes drop tonight. Full season streaming. Big things coming. Stay tuned." And that was it. No mention of Kyle. No mention of the upcoming RHOBH appearances they were supposed to do together. No indication of why she might be missing. Which, of course, made fans even more anxious for the next live stream. Act 7. AUGUST4TH. The day the fandom free kicked out. The morning of August 4th arrived. The live stream started. Mauricio walked out, smiling. Sutton followed, laughing. The chairs were arranged. The lighting was perfect. Everything seemed normal. Except the one thing that wasn't. Kyle Richards was still nowhere in sight. And no one acknowledged it. The chat exploded. Where is Kyle Richards? Is she okay? Why won't anyone say anything? Did Bravo write them a script not to mention it? Is this a storyline reveal for season 14? Is this a separation thing? A brand announcement? A scheduling mess? For the first time in a long time, the RHOBH fandom felt the same collective confusion that daytime TV watchers felt during the Kelly/Mark absence saga. XC8, the week of substitutions. Over the next several days, Bravo's schedule unfolded exactly as the guide predicted. TESDI, Mauricio and Dorit. BDNESDI, Mauricio and Garcelle. FGURSDAI, Mauricio solo for a segment, then rejoined by Erica Jane. And Kyle? Still absent. Still unacknowledged. Still the center of an internet hurricane. Fans didn't just speculate, they analyzed every second of every live stream, searching for a clue. Did Mauricio seem nervous? Did he look extra tired? Was Dorit acting weird? Why was Garcelle so calm? Why did Erica smirk before one question? Every tiny moment became evidence in the fandom's unofficial investigation. Act 9. A closer look at Bravo's strategy. Now here's the twist. Bravo knows exactly what they're doing. This network understands how to stir conversation, spark buzz, attract headlines, build anticipation for the next season, and create storylines even outside the show. So Kyle's disappearance, whether intentional or coincidental, fit perfectly into Bravo's pattern of letting the audience fill the silence with speculation. It heightens drama without needing a single camera rolling. It keeps Mauricio in the spotlight. It keeps Kyle's name trending. It keeps RHOBH relevant even in off-season weeks. And clearly, judging by the social media chaos, it worked. SC10, why VS matters so much to they fans. Kyle Richards is one of the core pillars of RHOBH. She has been there since day one. She sets storylines in motion. She bridges cast members. She carries emotional arcs. She is, for many viewers, the heart of the franchise. So her unexplained absence, of course people are going to react. Especially at a time when her marriage is evolving publicly. The fanbase is watching every interaction between her and Mauricio. Paparazzi sightings fuel constant rumors. The media paints different narratives every week. The silence wasn't just odd. It felt symbolic. And that's what kept people watching. SC11, what week in QON5RM? By the end of the week, Bravo insiders quietly began hinting to journalists that Kyle's absence was planned, unrelated to any emergency, connected to personal commitments and ongoing projects. Nothing dramatic. Nothing alarming. Just life happening in private for once. But the fandom had already run wild with theories, and the mystery did what mysteries do. It pulled people right back into the RHOBH universe. ST12, the takeaway. Just like the Kelly Ripa moment that shook daytime viewers, the Kyle Richards absence became an unexpected publicity storm. A sudden disappearance. A rotating list of substitutes. A silent co-host. A fandom demanding answers.